So, are you filming? Okay, so I'm here with Temple Grandin, and I'm Dave Gaines. I'm the CEO of Sacramento Autistic Spectrum and Special Needs Alliance. And I was talking to Temple about our organization. We provide comprehensive services to kids on the spectrum, but we involve adults on the spectrum that provide a mentorship aspect. I'm on the autistic spectrum. I started the organization. I'm the CEO. Temple believes in mentorship. Is that right?
Yes, I had a great science teacher in Austin High School. He was a great mentor. There were also some very good people that were in the construction industry. There was a contractor named Jim Ool, and he seeked me out to design and sell projects for him. One of the things I can't emphasize enough is the importance of learning job skills. I'd like to see that start in middle school. We need to find paper route substitutes. We're just finishing up this meeting now in the church, and there's lots of great volunteer jobs in the church, setting up chairs, ushers, web page, all kinds of things like this, to learn that discipline and responsibility of a job. That's middle school. Then as soon as they're 16, get a job at a local store, learn working skills. When I was 15, I was cleaning 8 horse stalls every day, putting the horses in and out of the barn, feeding them. When I was 13, my mother set me up with a little sewing job, and then I went out to my aunt's ranch. I'd take the guests out on rides, even had to wait on a few tables. By the time I graduated from college, I had learned a lot of work skills.
So let me ask you a question. When, and we're going to edit this, so it won't be this long. I'll cut some stuff in and out like this part. But so when someone donates to our organization, which is a 501c3, not only are they helping them provide services for kids on the autistic spectrum and different diagnoses, but they're also employing adults with diagnoses, autistic spectrum. So their dollar goes to 2 places at the same time. It works twice as hard. You're employing adults on the spectrum to work with kids on the spectrum and different diagnoses. How do you feel about that?
I'm not going to make any comments about individual organizations.
Oh, that's what I was hoping to.
Only going to talk in generalities.
Okay.
If I have to edit that first part out.
That's okay.
But I cannot emphasize enough the importance of learning job skills. It needs to start in middle school with paper route substitutes, like volunteer jobs at a church or a community center. Later on, jobs in the regular economy. It's never too late to start. You've got someone who's 21 who's playing video games in the basement. Haul his butt out of the basement and put him to work at Walmart. You know, there's a discipline and a responsibility to having a job. And in my generation, that was learned with paper routes. Okay, now we got to find things now to replace those paper routes, like volunteer jobs.
And our organization has people with different diagnoses who volunteer. So in conclusion, I guess I'll just ask you, can you at least personally endorse my haircut?
You look really neat and clean, and it's perfectly okay to be eccentric, but you can't be a filthy, dirty slob. And there's a scene in the HBO movie where my boss threw down the deodorant, and I showed Mick Jackson, the director, exactly how to slam it down. He said, "You stink, you use it." I did, and I thank that boss now. And the scene in the movie where the secretary took me shopping is also true. But I cannot emphasize enough the importance of learning work skills.
Very good. Thank you very much, Temple. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, I cannot endorse any